Hi everyone, this is Luann from Smart Tutoring. We're going to be working out of the Barron's Canadian Firefighter Exams text today. If you have that book, go and grab it because we will be using it. My copyright is 2013. What we're going to be doing is an oral comprehension passage and questions. I will read you the passage so you have that, and then you can go ahead and answer the questions that start on page 143. To get yourself set up, start with the Scantron sheet that's provided. This is on page 141 in the text. I want you to use this because I want you to start mimicking transferring your answers from the text onto a Scantron sheet because that's likely what you're going to be doing in your actual firefighter aptitude test. Also, if you are preparing to write for Fire Service Ontario, do make sure that you have 2 locations set up. I want you to have one location in which you listen to the oral passage and another location that you're going to go to afterwards to answer the questions. Generally speaking, that's what they do in the testing situation. So I want you to start to simulate that experience of retaining information for longer than a minute and moving with it to answer the questions afterwards. What I will do is I will read the directions first so that you become familiar with my reading. And then from there, I'm going to get into the oral comprehension passage. This is on sample test 1, page 142. And again, this is a CPS style test. If you are ready, let's begin. Directions. Have someone read you the following passage. The first 20 questions of the test will be based on the passage. Fill in the bubble on the answer sheet that corresponds to your answer. Section 1, Understanding Oral Information. Oral passage. When extinguishing a fire, there are 3 extinguishing and fire control methods commonly used by firefighters. These methods are direct, indirect, and gas cooling. Each method has its own strengths and weaknesses, and because of this, some methods are better suited to certain situations than others. No single method is best for all situations. As firefighters gain experience and knowledge, they will be better able to identify which method is best suited for the firefighting situation they are involved in. Often, firefighters may use a combination of these methods when fighting a fire. A direct fire attack is the application of water to the seat of the fire using a straight stream or solid stream. This can be achieved using a combination nozzle or a solid bore nozzle. Direct application of water to the seat of the fire cools the burning fuels to below their ignition temperature. A direct attack can be used offensively or defensively. For example, if the fire is in one of its early stages of growth, an offensive direct attack will work well to extinguish the fire quickly. If the fire is well involved, a defensive direct attack may be the best way to control the fire if firefighters can't enter the structure. Direct attack is well suited for these types of situations. A disadvantage of direct attack is that it can disrupt the thermal balance if it is over-applied. An indirect fire attack is the application of water to the superheated surfaces of the fire compartment in order to create a large amount of steam. The intent is for the steam to smother the flames and sometimes even extinguish the seat of the fire. Indirect attack can be performed using a straight stream, solid stream, or narrow fog pattern. Usually, indirect fire attack is used for defensive operations and works particularly well when backdraft conditions are present. When using an indirect attack, it is important not to over-apply water to any one surface in the fire compartment. Over-application of water tends to overcool that area and stop the production of steam. To produce steam, the portion of wall or ceiling coming in contact with water must be over 100 degrees Celsius. This type of extinguishment method is not ideal when victims may still be in the fire compartment. Gas cooling is an extinguishment method that uses short pulses of water fog. The main purpose of gas cooling is to control the fire gas layers by reducing their temperature. This is done by applying short or medium pulses of water from a combination nozzle in a fog pattern into the fire gas layers. When using gas cooling, it is important to control the droplet size produced by the nozzle. If the proper droplet size is maintained when the water droplets enter the fire gas layers, they will be vaporized and some of the heat energy from the fire gases will be transferred to the water. This can help maintain visibility and improve thermal conditions. The gas cooling extinguishment method can also be used to cool the linings in the room. Gas cooling is often used to reach the seat of the fire, where the fire will be extinguished using a direct attack. Water droplet size is much more critical when gas cooling than when using an indirect attack. This is because gas cooling seeks to cool overhead layers of fire gas, while an indirect attack seeks to create steam in order to smother the flames. This concludes the oral passage. If you found this helpful, come back and like this video and subscribe to our channel. Every week, I'm going to come back and bring you another tip that will help you crush your firefighter exam. My name is Luann and I own Smart Tutoring. Have a smart day.